Part 5. What the Jinn Remember. The room cracked. Not physically, but in time. The moment the floating pen touched the page, everything stopped. And then, shifted. Charlie blinked and found himself elsewhere. Stone floors. Flames in sconces. The smell of herbs, ink, blood, and sand. A desert temple. Scarlet was gone. Wren, gone. Even the book was missing. In front of him stood a man. Old. Robbed. His face was hidden beneath a deep crimson hood. He spoke in perfect English.
You have touched the Jinn's archive. Now see what it remembers.
Charlie couldn't move. The man placed a scroll on the altar. It unfurled by itself. Drawings, centuries old. People. Places. Sacrifices. Then, the name again, Zaharkelim.
The one who writes the forgotten. He who collects the names erased by history. He who burns the pages but keeps the ashes.
Then the man stepped aside. Behind him stood 12 thrones, each occupied, each by something not entirely human, not entirely alive. Jinn. Burned eyes. Twisted smiles. And all of them watching Charlie.
They remember you.
The robed man said. Not from now. From then. Charlie shook his head. I don't understand. What did I do? The Jinn didn't speak. But the altar did. The scroll began to bleed ink. And a single line formed. You were the first author. You opened the first book. Then Scarlet screamed. He was back in the hollow chapter. And the floating pen had written a name. Alan Wren. Wren stared at it. Then vanished. The price of ink. Alan Wren was gone. No scream. No shadow. Just gone, like someone had hit backspace on his existence. The floating pen dropped. The book closed itself. Scarlet fell to her knees. Dr. Al-Rashid whispered, that wasn't death. That was deletion. Charlie stared at the page. His hands were shaking. I didn't choose his name. I didn't write it. But the book doesn't wait for permission, Al-Rashid said. It writes what you fear. And makes you live with the silence. Then, the book opened again. Only this time, there were no words. Just a map. Not a place. A direction. Scarlet narrowed her eyes. What is that? The map was drawn in symbols. Not language. Not letters. But Al-Rashid understood. because he had seen something like it in the ancient Ram Inn, one of the oldest, most haunted buildings in England. A place where priests once summoned something and buried it under stone and salt. "It's a binding," he whispered. "This map leads to the seal. The original one, where the first book was buried." Charlie touched the page. His fingers bled. Not from cuts. From memory. Visions hit him, hands writing with bones. Voices chanting in smoke. A child opening a book made of human skin. A gate, burning, marked in blood with the symbol of Zaharkalim. Then, silence. Scarlet held him up. "We're not done," she said. And the book answered, "No. Now you begin." The gate beneath the inn. Location: Ancient Ram Inn, Wootton Under Edge, Gloucestershire. Rain poured sideways as Charlie and Dr. Al-Rashid arrived. The inn stood like a corpse refusing burial, crooked beams, shattered windows, and an atmosphere that clung to your skin like breath from a dead man. They entered without knocking. Inside, the air was heavy. The floors creaked like they were whispering. In the far room, beside a fireplace that hadn't burned in decades, sat a man surrounded by scrolls and shattered mugs. "Professor Malcolm Vane?" Charlie asked. The man looked up. Gaunt. Pale. Eyes too wide to be sane, but far too sharp to be mad. "You've seen the book. And you came here. That means it's already begun." Dr. Al-Rashid nodded. "We need to know about the gate. The one they tried to seal here. In this place." Vane stood, strolling toward a corner of the room covered in salt and old symbols. He pulled aside a rug. Underneath, a trap door. They called it the Gate of Ink. It doesn't open to a place. It opens to a reader. He looked at Charlie. "If it's following you, then the seal below is broken. You're not just a reader anymore. You're becoming a source." Charlie's hands trembled. "What's behind it?" Vane didn't blink. Zaharkalim doesn't live behind the gate. He is the gate. They opened the hatch. And beneath it, a pulse. Not a light. Not a sound. Just a heartbeat. Not from this world.